Okay.
Because my topic may not be as long,
Okay.
but my topic was basically just going to ask you, with the new year happening, and new ideas, new things happening,
Mm-hmm.
things you're probably like, what's a couple of the things that you're trying to,
What
uh,
does my year look like? What's my New Year's
yeah,
resolutions?
what you're trying to put more effort into, more thought into, like, you know,
You got to have big
what
goals.
yeah, what are some of your goals and
Yeah.
the things you want to try to accomplish for this year?
Yeah, it's good. I like that. Personally, I haven't like fleshed anything out on paper yet as far as what my goals look like, but I do have some things in my head that I want to do. One is, much like yourself, I want to do a solo podcast. But really, what my solo podcast is going to be is basically me practicing sermons that I write, because I want to start getting more stage time at church and in our youth group, which I actually got yesterday. We have Tribe, which is our youth group, our teenage youth group, high school youth group, on Wednesday nights. And last night, Whitney, who runs it, she was like, yeah, she was like, I was looking through the schedule to see who I was going to have speak what nights and stuff. And she was like, oh, I need to get Tim a spot. But she had everything planned out already. She was like, maybe I can get him a spot in March. And then she goes, wait, he's not going to be here in March. So I'm pretty much going to be gone the whole month of March. So to Uganda. So like, obviously can't speak, but
Yeah,
she did say that when I get back, that's going to be a thing. Like I'm going to get put more into the rotation, I guess. So that'll be cool. I'm pretty stoked about that, which was kind of something that I've been hoping for and praying for, because I really want to do that. So for me to not even ask, but it to be thought of, is kind of cool, right? Like I didn't ask her
yeah,
to do that, but she thought to do it anyway. So that's cool. I want to do that. And then I'm working on my body a little bit, especially leading into the Uganda trip, because we're going to be like walking a lot. You know what I mean? Like you doing a lot of boots on the ground kind of stuff
yeah.
while you're there. So, they were like, you're going to walk a lot. So just be prepared for that. So I've been doing some body weight exercises and swinging the kettlebell, doing some different kettlebell exercises.
Yeah, I've seen you posting about that.
Yeah, different stuff like that. So that is a big thing right now. Still preparing, even though it's only it's literally only a few weeks away, it feels like now, but preparing for the Uganda trip. I'm still pretty far away from having all the money that I need for that, but it'll get there. I know it will. It's just a matter of finding the right people to partner with,
Yeah, it'll get there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it would have gotten started if it wasn't going to get finished, right? You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that, and then kind of trying to figure out what I want to do about, like, I've been kicking around the idea of like getting a job, or whatever. But interesting thing that just happened is my old business that I left, is getting sold. And today I went and met the new owners, because they don't really know anything about how to use all the equipment and stuff. Like they have an understanding of the business a little bit, but not how to use the equipment specifically. So I went in and like showed them how to use the embroidery machine and, different stuff like that. And then, so I'm thinking that there might be some opportunity for maybe like a sales rep type position or something to that effect. And then also some like consulting and stuff to keep them, you know what I mean? Just as they learn and
yeah.
stuff. And I don't know if I told you this, but I met a guy a few weeks ago, well, a couple months ago now, it feels like, uh, that runs a women's recovery shelter facility, and they're building a new building. And he had this idea of building out a print shop inside their new building that the women can run and operate just like a business, right? That helps make them money. It makes money for the shelter itself or the facility itself, all that kind of different stuff. And he wants me to come in and help them build that out. So
Okay.
that won't be until later this year, if not the beginning of next year. So, but still something that's like on my radar of something I want to do and be involved with. So yeah. So those are kind of
That
some
seems
things
like
that I
a
have on
yeah. That's
my
some
my radar.